From 1-1 finally receiving a buff to hints about another epic skin for Clint. And not just that, we have some updates about Brody Neo Beast. So let's not waste time and cover everything patch 1.8.84 has to offer. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we are going to cover the all new advanced server patch note 1.8.84. Hey, I have an exciting news for you all. So recently I posted a poll where I asked you guys for a suggestion on which hero you want a guide on. Well, to my surprise, everyone voted for Chow in an overwhelming margin. So guess what? We have already started working on that project and we are planning to upload that video this weekend along with many more interesting votives in the future. So make sure to subscribe so that you won't miss any of these exciting upcoming projects. Let's start this video off with all the hero adjustments. First on the list is Yi Sun-shin, who is receiving a major buff. His passive is being adjusted. The first enhanced basic attack damage adjusted to 80% crit damage at all levels from scaling of 70% to 100%. Second enhanced basic attack damage is now consistently at 60% crit damage, down from 55% to 70%. But to balance him a little bit, his skill 1 is being nerfed. Cooldown increased from 7 to 12 seconds to 9.5 to 12 seconds. His skill 2 is also being buffed. The slash and arrow damage was boosted by 60 in the early game and reduced by 85 in the late game. His total physical attack bonus has also been reduced by 20. Next we have Olus, who is being nerfed because his previous buff was too strong. His passive has been nerfed. His attack speed per stake increased by 3 in the early game and reduced by 3 in the late game. This reduction in attack speed scaling will moderately decrease Olus' overall damage output over prolonged fights. His skill 1 is being nerfed. The damage reduction adjusted from a constant 50% to a scaling of 30 to 50%. Olus will be less tanky at earlier levels with this skill, affecting his early game survivability. His ultimate has been nerfed. The physical damage increase from Bladecraft at full stake was reduced by 30. The decrease in damage enhancement from his ultimate will notably reduce his burst potential during crucial fights. Let's move on to Xborg, who has received a buff. His skill 1 is buffed. The spell vamp ratio increased by 50%. His ultimate has also been given the same buff. The spell vamp ratio has also been increased by 50%. These changes significantly enhance Xborg's sustainability in fights, allowing him to recover more health from damage dealt. Atlas is also receiving a buff. His passive is being buffed. Physical and magic defense during Frigid Breath increased by 5 in the early and late game. His skill 2 has also received a buff. The cooldown has been reduced by 3 seconds in the early game. Strengthening Atlas' early game with increased defense and more frequent use of skill 2 enhances his initiation and escape capabilities. 1-1 has finally received a buff. Her attributes have been boosted. The basic attack speed increased from 0.98 to 1.13 and the attack speed growth by 1%. Xavier has received a nerf. His passive has been buffed. The ultimate skill cooldown reduction decreased slightly from a reduction of 32 seconds to 36 seconds. His ultimate has been nerfed. The cooldown increased by 8 seconds in the early game and 4 seconds in the late game. And the damage was reduced by 100 in the late game and the magic power bonus was cut down by 20, reverting some of Xavier's previous buffs. Beatrix has also received a much needed buff. Her attributes have been buffed. The physical attack growth increased by 1.5 points. This subtle increase in late game damage scaling for Beatrix enhances her ability to deal damage in the later phases of the game, potentially making her more formidable adversary as matches progresses. Let's look into all the battlefield adjustments made. Starting with adjustments made to the Malefic gun, the item price has been changed now to 1940 gold and it will now provide plus 45 physical attack, a 25% attack speed boost and a 15% growth in lifesteal. Its unique passive has been reworked to make its passive easy to trigger. Lending a skill will now increase the basic attack by 15% for 3 seconds and it will have a 6-second cooldown. And for the second passive Zeal, on using basic attacks, it will grant a 15% extra movement speed for 1 second. The adjustments made to the Malefic gun are aimed at making the item easier to use as well as giving the core characteristics of increasing both range and movement speed, a much needed item for the marksman. Next Wishing Lantern has also been adjusted. Its unique passive Seeker has seen some adjustments. The magic dealt on triggering the passive has been changed to 800, whereas the magic damage has been shot up to 10% from 6% of the target's current HP. These adjustments made to Wishing Lantern will surely make mages have Wishing Lantern in their kit more often now. Next, the Neutral Load has also got a boost. The new effect now increases physical penetration by 10% per second, up to 10 times when in aggro mode, reverting the regen reduction adjustment made in the last patch. Now junglers will have to pay the price when trying to go for the load dance and trying to delay the load. The current from the turtle giving us a movement speed boost will now be there for 15 seconds instead of 10. This is going to help a lot if teammates try to help when the turtle fight is about to happen, giving a nice window to join the fight. The HP regen on the fountain or spawn point has also been tweaked. The amount of HP regen has been halved but the speed doubled, making the total regen time unchanged from before. Let's look into the bug fixes now. Icons and skill visuals for some items has been optimized. The avatar border, fighter stage avatar border from the KOF event has been optimized. Next are the weekly free heroes from the next week, which are 17th of May to 24th of May. Are these popping on your screen? And these will be 6 extra free heroes for Starlight members. Moving on to the new surveys. There aren't any major new skin surveys this time except the change in design for Neo Beast Brody or Neo Beast Snake. The changes are more in terms of bagginess. The core concept of the survey is still the same, but the overall design, both in terms of clothes and his body type, has been slimmed down, and if you notice, Brody has new glasses now. His ends are also more visible through the snake engulfing his arm. I think this design fits Brody's character and hero model more than previous one. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Now let's move on to all the other updates coming in the game. First, we have the news about Starlight. As we all previously knew, August Starlight was supposed to be Gushan, but now we have news that Gushan is being replaced by Xavier. And July Starlight has been confirmed to be Estes. It's nice to see Estes getting another skin. We have another big news, Jawhead is going to be receiving Season 33 skin. Although we don't have his complete hero model yet, from what I can see, this skin is going to look good. If you remember last week, we showcased revamped hero models of Ling and Zhong. Now they are here with a complete intro. This is the new intro for YZ. The model is good, but I don't like the whiskers, they look like antenna. And this is the new intro for Ling. Reminds me of his collector skin.
Still waters run deep.
Now let's check out the coupon discount events. The events looks like you will be able to get Ruby's all new special skin, which will be available for 100 diamonds off. Considering the launch week discount, you will be able to get this skin for 404 diamonds. The event and the skin should be coming out on 8th of June. And that's not it, you will also be able to grab the all new Clint Epic with the coupon discount store. And that's not it, you will be able to also grab coupons for JJK skin exchange in the same event. Pretty sweet, right? Do you think I'm done? Nope. You will also be able to grab coupons for Valentina Dark Nexus on June 26. There is also going to be coupon for MSC Pass, which should help you to get it for 619 diamonds. Similar to JJK, there is also going to be a coupon for the Soul Vessels that is going to save you 600 something diamonds. The summer skin of Florin called Yatai Vetres is the survey winner and should be released soon. Again, with the coupons, you should be able to get this skin for 404 diamonds. We also have God's Epic Skin Cyber Hacker, which might be released in July or August. The skin should cost around 529 diamonds with the weekly discounts and stuff. We also have the MPL Franco coming in August, possibly for 404 diamonds with discounts and stuff. And finally, we have lore artworks of Zuzin. Aren't they amazing? There is an update for ranked players, mainly for low rankers. Now from Warrior to Grandmaster, they won't be losing any star and it will be called Rookie Season. And by climbing this rank, they can get free skin and a hero. Moving forward, we have the updated artwork for Sylvana's upcoming summer skin. Here is the Season 33 profile name card featuring Zuzin. Lastly, we have Gushan's new sacred statue. So, are you excited about this update? Share which one you like the most. That will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.